But the weeks and months following is there was a lot of emotion for all of us, and you know, a process of grief, sadness, fear, anger, uncertainty, and each of us individually and all of us collectively. And I say all of us, it's not just Laura and I, right? But our parents, as grandparents, our siblings. One thing that I, still reflect on quite a bit is we started sharing that diagnosis very quickly, with anyone in our in our world. And one thing that came to the fore for me is, as you open up and are vulnerable and open to others, you realize how many people in the world have their own little challenges, some big, some little. But by being open and sharing, I learned a lot about people that we would, have known for a long time that you wouldn't have otherwise known. Actually had some people encourage us in a different conversations and settings, but multiple times, to think about therapy. I think that's incredibly important. And, you know, I will say, for me personally, not the most natural thing. But I actually heard it from two work colleagues who have children with their own medical complexities, and also from others in our family.
Your importance of work and your self-identity around work. I was, at the time of diagnosis, a full-time mom. And so that shift was, I didn't have the kind of stable ground of career. I'm sure it was difficult to log in and do that, but I didn't have that distraction, and my identity as a mother was disrupted, and really felt shattered. And I all of a sudden was a special needs mom, a mom of a child with disability, a mom of a child with a life-limiting illness. And I couldn't grapple, or I was having trouble grappling with that new identity. And I was very angry about having that as my new identity. So one of my coping mechanisms was getting a part-time job because I needed something that just wasn't that I could hold on to. And I had been a nurse practitioner for years, and I needed to be calling other people. I worked from home because I didn't want to increase our exposure to COVID, but I wanted to be reaching out to people and offering support to others, because that was a place where I felt my identity could continue from what it was before this diagnosis.